So you see how I have this set up. You see how we have this. Now the other problem that we have is that the charcoal will be directly blasting the bottom of the chicken. And that's going to really cook the bottom of that chicken bad. Especially the Mini is such a hot little cooker. So we want to definitely have some kind of a baffling rig. So instead of the pan, which I showed you earlier, I found myself a smaller pan. This is a tart pan from the restaurant supply place. It actually has a little bottom that comes out. Now, I don't really like that removable bottom thinger. And it's not quite enough diameter. The chicken's legs kind of want to come out outside of it, and they want to get their little feet burned off. So, the last couple of times I've been kind of doing this. I'm kind of doing this here. Okay, something like that. When I get that chicken on the stand, here's our stand. When I get that chicken on the stand, his feet are going to be hanging over in here. So I got these little like stirrups there, like little booties for his feet. And his little tail's going to be back here. I'm going to try and protect that here. And I don't really care about his tail frying off too bad, but it's a lot of grease dripping into the fire that'll really get it rocking. So this is how it goes. His little feet are going to be in here like his little booties. We have some foil here to catch a lot of the grease. And this is going to go right in here. This is going to be charcoal. I'm going to fill that charcoal right up to the grate. I'm going to fire off the charcoal. I'm going to put the thing in. I'm going to put the chicken in. And the only thing you have to do is be a little careful when you close this that it sort of is lining up. And it is perfectly. And that chicken, I just let that thing go. Last time I did these, I let this wide open. I had the screen on. But I had the door wide open. I think I had the top more or less wide open. Thermometers in there. And just let it go crazy. An hour and 10 minutes later, that chicken is perfect. So, we're going to take a break now. We've got some customers and clients coming in for a little cooking demonstration today. We're going to have kind of an impromptu thing. We're going to make some baked beans and some monkey bread and things. We've got all our cookers lined up outside, warming up. And we're going to be spending our time doing that today. But when I get to the chicken part, Mike's just going to grab the camera and he's just going to film me taking the chicken, or whoever puts the chicken on, and we'll kind of take some video of it as it goes and as it gets done, hopefully. So I hope you learned something today. Remember, your chicken's going to be in the Mini. The Mini is just a great little cooker. It's way better than a lot of people think it is. You know, it sort of seems like it's a novelty thing, but as time goes on, I've done pork butts in there. I've done a bunch of stuff in the Mini, and it gets really good. You just got to kind of sort of think out of the box a little sometimes. But it is just a blasting little roaster for a chicken. Perfect one chicken roaster. Okay, so I am Fred Bernardo at Fred's Music and Barbecue. And we're going to take a break now, and we'll chronicle the rest of the chicken cook when we do it later on today. Thanks for watching. Mike, you can follow if one of you guys will get the door.
You're glad it's not 15 degrees out.
It's still too cold. Okay, so I got my little aluminum foil donuts in there. You see that? Whoever wanted to see that. See, I took this big ring out here. Okay. And I just put those little risers and just sit this right on here. And then this pan is going to act as like the shield, sort of as the plate setter. And then you have to take the thermometer out of the top of the egg, otherwise it stabs the chicken. So I have the thermometer out of the top of the egg. And then I'm going to drop this down through. And theoretically, perfect. Now, the fire wasn't quite lit as much as it probably should have been to put this thing on, but it'll come up to temperature. It'll make any difference. It's going to go. So I'm going to let it sit for a little while, and then we're going to watch it. We're going to put the top on, maybe close the screen here, and maybe I'll put a thermometer in the top here, the other part of the smoker thermometer.
So you're leaving this open to get it going?
I don't really let it rock.
And then you're going to close it.
Then you start shutting it down. Like you see this one, we have almost completely shut off.
Yeah.
Okay, you got me in the picture here? Okay, guys. So the chicken's been on here maybe, what, half an hour? We're cooking out in front of the store today. We've got the chicken in a mini. It's been in there maybe a half an hour. I've just been letting it wide open, so it says 300 here. Oh, baby. We're going to come back in 15 minutes and check it again. But that, you see how fast that goes. I'm going to slow it down a little bit. Who knows? We're not really sure, but we think it's at 300. Okay. Thanks, Mike. Okay. Hi, folks. We're back here. It's 1 hour. We've had this chicken in the mini for 1 hour. It's been cooking like a mother. We're hoping it's not burned. Oh, yes. That is the story right there. Maybe a little in there too long. 1 hour. We were busy. But you know what? That is fantastic. We're going to try and grab it out of here. Let me get a glove. In case anything decides to try and commit suicide on me, I'll have a glove on. I'm going to grab the pan with my hand. And there we go. There we go. One beautiful roasted chicken, brown skin, crispy, and wonderful. Okay? Now I want to tell you that our thermometer here, our smoker thermometer, didn't really work as planned because it just stuck out the bottom of the chicken and was reading too high all the time. It's one of the reasons why I missed the done point. But as you can see, still juicy is running out of here. The skin is crispy. We're going to take that in the store and show it to our guests that are here for cooking class today. But that is how you do a chicken on a mini. So we're thinking that was about an hour, and I kind of left it wide open. So, you know, the last one wasn't done for a little more than an hour, but that gives you the idea of it. Man, that smells fantastic, and the juice is running out of this thing. The skin is crispy, and if I poke this skin here, can you got it, Mike? It's crispy, and everything is juicy, all juice underneath there. Look at that. Running out of there. Fantastic. Okay, that's it. Fred's Music and Barbecue. Doing a chicken in the mini. See ya. Being Randy's boss. Okay.
Never saw him.
Okay, so we have the chicken off the mini right here. Got a little darker maybe than we'd like it on the front here, but this thing you can tell is juicy. The skin is crunchy. And we're going to send this home. Ooh, look at the juice coming out here. We're going to send this home with somebody, and that mini is just a perfect little chicken blaster. It just roasts it like nothing. So, okay, folks. We'll see you next time.